Hey all, Jason Levon, priest at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to another edition of Pause and Pray. Every Friday morning at 9 o'clock, and I may have shared this in a previous Pause and Pray, a group of men gather here in the church courtyard. We gather to check in with each other, to share and reflect on a topic, and then to pray with and for one another. A few weeks ago, our topic was serenity. What that means to us, how our faith plays a role in that, and how we've come to experience serenity, even in the midst of storms and chaos, and how that serenity has sustained us. It was really humbling and wonderful and beautiful to listen to some of the older gentlemen in the group talk, because they all agreed that with age comes a serenity in learning what things are really worth, our energy and our emotional attachment and our commitment and our fidelity. And how they also agreed that when they were younger, they chased after some things that they thought were worth a whole lot more than they really were worth after years of living. And they found serenity in coming to learn the difference, coming to discover a deeper worth in life, or those things that really have a deeper worth, and then commit their lives to those things. It's one of the many reasons I'm so grateful to be part of an intergenerational community of faith. I love the wisdom our little kiddos bring here at St. Luke's and their joy and their playfulness. But I also love the wisdom of our elders here at St. Luke's, whose faith has been shaped and fashioned and formed through so many years of living and joys and struggles. I was especially grateful for the wisdom of these gentlemen a few weeks ago as they were able to come to discover something in life, helping them find a deeper worth that they were going to focus on and commit their lives to. In today's daily office, we read from chapter 14 of Acts of the Apostles, where Paul and Barnabas are making great inroads with Greek Gentiles and other Jewish people as they're preaching the faith. But they get confused by some of these Greeks as gods themselves, because they're so passionate and they're so stirring in their preaching and their ministry. And Paul and Barnabas respond by proclaiming their mortality and trying to bring the people back to earth to say, listen, let's not get caught up in worthless idols and making us gods. We're just human beings. And then reflecting on some of the other worthless idols that we can get caught up in. Paul and Barnabas sought to use that as an opportunity to pull people into coming to a sense of what's worth more in life, a deeper worth in life, which for them was caught up in this understanding of the living God and all the many ways in which we're able to encounter that God in and through our lives. What a holy invitation in that for all of us to pause and to pray about today, reflecting on how we've come to experience our lives, coming to understand a deeper worth in things that maybe we didn't realize before. Maybe that gift comes to us thanks to age and just years under our belt that help us know the difference of what's really worth our energy and effort and emotion and commitment. Maybe it comes from good friends who sometimes remind us that we're worth more than we give ourselves credit for when we're going through a struggle or a storm or some turmoil in life. Maybe it comes through the gift of little kiddos who help us realize that life isn't about things, but about relationships and what we invest in them. And ultimately to say a prayer of thanks in gratitude to the one who is truly worth our gratitude and who sees us as worth revealing God's self to in so many ways. God's peace and blessings to you all.